Hi, I'm Susan. Today I'm participating in the 50 Stack Challenge 3 hosted by Amy of Crafty Cat. And we're on prompts 21 and 22. And 21 is star, and I've got these little star sequins. And 22 is lights, and I've got these little Christmas lights. So I hope everybody's doing great, and let's get started. So hopefully today will go a little bit easier than last week did. But I've got these things picked out. I've kind of got everything ready to go. Now my card's a little bit smaller than normal, but since I'm going to have bulk on it, I gave myself some room. So I'm going to first just distress. I've already cut my pieces to size. And I love this paper. I think it's beautiful. So, I hope everybody's doing great. I can't complain. It was a little warm yesterday, but overall, it's been nice this week. But it did get up to 90 yesterday. But our lows have been in like the upper 60s. So, that's not bad for us in Mississippi. Okay, make sure I got my card going the right way. Well, I finished my Anne Fraser book, and it was good. In fact, I stayed up way too late because every time I thought we were resolved, something else came up, and and it really kept you hanging. That's straight. That's the hardest thing, is getting things straight and even. But it was really a good book, and I enjoyed it tremendously. So now I am reading an it's Alifair. Can't think of her. I read a book that her and Mary Higgins Clark wrote together. Oh my, I hate when my mind goes blank. Let me see. Alifair Burke. I kept wanting to think Baxter, but I knew that wasn't right. But anyway, I've just gotten to the first little prelude, or whatever you want to say it, before the novel starts. But so far, I mean, it really caught my attention. I do love to read, in case you hadn't figured that out. It's odd, sometimes you kind of get away from it, and then you come back and realize just how much you love it. I mean, I've always read. I've been a reader ever since I was a little girl. Ever since Nancy Drew. So that gives you an idea how long I've liked mysteries. I always blame Scooby-Doo for that, because I loved Scooby-Doo. Okay, I'm going to add this at the bottom. These are going to be bulky, and you know, at least more bulkier than most. But a lot of my cards are hand delivered, so I'm not too worried about that. Let me see. I think that's the way it goes. But I used to diligently do Christmas cards every year, and I kind of got away from it. It's like I wouldn't plan early enough in making them, or couldn't afford to buy them. And you know, people just don't do Christmas cards like they used to. But it is nice. It's always fun to get in the mail. Okay. Now I'm going to put that there. And I stamped this on some pretty paper. I had it in my stash. So I am going to use that, and I keep getting glue. But I think the ribbon kind of helps ground it. Kind of like snow. Let me come down because I got to have room for my star. And I think that will just set it off. And I like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do this. I forgot I filled up my bottle and it felt funny. Y'all, please be sure and check out Amy's channel at Crafty Cat. She is very talented. I love seeing what she comes up with. She does a lot of her own digitals and artwork. And I really like her a lot. This is the third challenge I've done with her. And it's good to get your ephemera all built up. And like I said, there's, I've got lots of Christmas ephemera from this, so I figured I'll work on my Christmas cards. It's a perfect opportunity. I have enough glue. Let me see if I can get this unstopped. I have more time issues with glue. That'll dry clear. Well, phooey. I've used these before and I've not had this much trouble with them. Come on, Susan. Let a little bitty old star whoop ya. I'm going to get another one because this one's got glue all over it and it's not going to be as pretty. I don't know why I'm having such issues. Let me get my... Never get a hold of anything. I may need to go with Fabri-Tac. But I'm going to try it one more time. And let me see if I can find my... There they are. Let me try this. Maybe that'll work. My fingers keep... I see people using tweezers all the time, and I just haven't quite got the knack for it. There we go. I think that's going to be better. I'm going to hold that for just a second so that the glue will have a chance to set. I don't know if I've got enough glue on it though. It doesn't seem like it. they're not flat. That's a lot of my problem. Okay. And I do think I am going to put some Fabri-Tac on that down there because it's not sticking to that lace. I do think that's pretty. Okay. I like that. And I think I'm just going to leave it like that. You've got gold in the paper. I don't think I need any splatters or anything. And I think sometimes we can just go with simple. And I forgot to stamp the inside. So let me do that, and hopefully I won't mess up everything. Okay, on this one, I'm just going to put Season's Greetings. Try out my stamps because I haven't used that one before. Now let's hope I get it centered right. And I don't know what I did with my little handmade by you, handmade for you stamp. I put it somewhere. Everything gets lost on this desk. I really need to have a big organization. There we go. I think that's fine. Now let's see. That I can stamp later. I usually have it up here. But I spent 30 minutes looking for these stamps, only to realize that I had actually put them up. Amazingly enough, here it is. Because I usually don't put up stuff as I'm working, you know, if I'm coming back to it. Made for you. And I will sign that. And now let's do the card. The envelope. And I'm just going to keep that fairly simple. I just got a little scrap of the paper. And I'm going to add that, and I may add a star. I don't know. I'm afraid the star may get knocked off. See if I can straighten it up just a tad. Okay, I think that's better. It's, you know, it's fun just to make things pretty. And there's some pretty, beautiful digitals, Christmas digitals out there. Okay. Add that down there. If y'all like cooking, if all goes well, I'm going to have a recipe on my cooking channel, Susan's Southern Cooking, for snickerdoodle bars. I made those yesterday, and they were so good. And in fact, my son said he thinks that they're about his favorite, maybe just under the Butterfinger cookie bars that I do. Favorite of the bars. They were so cinnamony and so buttery, and they were so good. So if you like cooking, get that recipe. I always have the recipes in my description box. But they I love to cook. I just don't like the cleaning up afterwards. And our dishwasher doesn't work, so everything is hand washed. But my sweet husband is real good about helping. I feel bad because he works. I don't expect him to, but he helps me out. He's a good man. I don't take that for granted. That'll dry clear, and I think I'll do better just to leave it alone. But I like that. I think that turned out cute. Grab up under there. Feel like I'm shaky today for some reason. Just a little off kilter. Okay, so this is Star. I really like that a lot. I think those are pretty. Now, let's do lights. This one is going to be more of a fun type. And a friend gave me this. It's cute. You can do the girl or you could do the boy. And since I have boys, I do boys because I find that the boys get left out a lot for the girls. And maybe it's just because I have boys that I see that. But it's just like when you go, I just remember going to Payless to get my boys' shoes when they were little. And you would have a whole big long row of girls' shoes. And then you'd come to the boys and it'd be a little 4-foot section. And it would have all the sizes. Oops, wrong one. And it would have all the sizes in that little 4-foot section. And it was just always so hard to find the shoes or clothes. They just didn't do for boys like they do for girls, which I guess boys don't care as much, but you still want to be able to get fun things for them. They loved all those character tennis shoes and stuff when they were little. This one's wishing you a joyous Christmas. Okay. Looks pretty good to me. And lost my little stamp again. But I know it's here somewhere. Oh, put it back where it was. Okay. Sign it so I don't forget. Alright. And now I'm going to put this background down. And I love finding pretty Christmas papers. I especially love the vintage looking ones. And you have to forgive me, I say vintage for what's probably considered retro. Check, make sure I got that on right. but I do like all the Christmas papers. They just don't have pretty wrapping paper, it seems like they used to. It's all like cartoon characters, which is fun for the kids, but you know, for older folks, we may like, you know, something else. I'm going to use that to ground him. So I'm going to put that at the bottom. It's just a real thin piece of ribbon scrap I had. No, I take that back. It wasn't a scrap. It's just a roll I found. So I took a scrap of it. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is for these lights, and hopefully it'll work. First, let me get my Santa down. I'm just going to ink around that. Although I probably shouldn't have to ink him. And I've got this Merry Christmas that I'm going to put at the top. So let me put the Merry Christmas down first. And then I'm going to put, the friend gave me a whole bunch of stickers and die cuts, and this was one of them. She scrapbooked and she got rid of a bunch of stuff. So I am making use of it. Okay. So far so good. Now comes the tricky part. So I want to attach this. So what I'm thinking is I've got my awl. And I think I'm just going to go in, hopefully, and pierce that. On each side. I know I like to live dangerously. Now if I can just get it in there. Okay. And I'm just going to put a piece of tape and tape this down. Just a little. Isn't that cute? Now I want to cover that so I think I'm just gonna trim that down. Up and cover it. It'll still feel lumpy, but I can't help that. I don't have a better idea. At least it looks pretty. And it goes with our theme. I didn't get it to drape, but I like it. Isn't that cute? Okay, now for the envelope. I'm just going to use that other piece. Let's see, I did have something else. What did I do with them? I had candy canes. My desk gremlins came and got it again. There they are. Okay. That, I thought about using that, but I don't think I am. I've got this. So I think I'm just going to stick with that. And I have this. I can pick it up. I need more berries, don't I? Let me get this down. I know what I did with my little die cuts. I can get some more berries. It didn't dawn on me what they were at first. Okay. I'm going to put that against the white since, you know, it's a candy cane. Okay. Really don't have to have berries. Or do I want it? I think I want it on the candy cane. Let's see if I have. Right back. Okay, there's my berries. Cute. Okay. There's this one. Well, this went fairly easy compared to last week. I didn't struggle so much except for with that star. I love how they turned out. I think they're adorable. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Ring that bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I think they're so cute. And be sure and check out Amy's channel, and be sure and check out the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 3 to see what everyone else has made. It's so much fun to see what people make. So y'all have a great and wonderful day, a great and wonderful week, and until next time, bye y'all. Okay, I'm a goober. Once I started editing this video, I realized my Merry Christmas was upside down. I don't know what is wrong with me here lately. It's like I just find the oddest things to get wrong. But I fixed it. I was able to get it up. Thankfully, I had put it on with glue stick, not art glitter glue. But I had a little bit of a tear in the paper there, so I added another star and just added a few more stars around. And the prompt is stars, and I kind of like the way it looks. So anything can be fixed. I don't know here lately. I don't know what's wrong with me. But the red Merry Christmas is so light that it wasn't until I started looking at the pictures that I put at the end that I realized that I had it upside down. So, you just have to laugh or cry. I choose to laugh. So once again, I hope y'all have a great, wonderful day, and I love you people. Y'all put up with me. So until next time, bye y'all.